You are in for a burn. Okay, girl. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl V, and if this is your first time here, I do all things self-care, beauty, and lifestyle on this channel. If that's something that you're interested in, please click the subscribe button and join the family. So let's just go ahead and get right into this video. As you can tell by the title, we're discussing all things feminine hygiene today. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Tip number one, feminine hygiene tips that a lot of people don't talk about, a lot of people don't tell you, and that is going to be you have to remove hair from your intimate areas. Now, I know this is very controversial. A lot of people say that you don't. You can do what you want, blah, blah, blah. But to make sure that you're not harboring odors down there, I would personally recommend to remove the hair from your lady parts, because hair traps bacteria, hair traps odors, and once you let it grow, that is where you start to accumulate odors more frequently, and it's just not pretty. It's not cute for anyone. Obviously you don't have to go as bald as a baby's butt, but try to keep it trimmed and as low as possible to avoid harboring any foul smell. Now, I personally don't like to shave my lady parts, so what I do is I use Veet. You can use Veet or Nair, and that's just hair removal cream. Obviously you have to put it on the outside, don't get any on the inside. Okay, like let's say for instance this is your V. Say this is the V, right? So you put the Nair or the Veet on either side, and then you leave the middle alone. Don't get any in the middle, because then you are in for a burn. Okay, girl, I've been there, and that's not cute. It's not pleasant. Don't do that. Be careful if you're gonna be doing that, because woo, cha. But if you don't want to do Veet, you can obviously shave if you want to. Me personally, I don't shave because of ingrowns, and my lady parts is very sensitive when it comes to razors. So me personally, I don't shave, but you can shave, you can wax, you can laser. If you're brave enough, go for it. I've not reached that level in my bravery yet to do the laser hair removal down there, but I'm amping up to it. Like, I think that's the next step for me, because laser hair removal does work quite well. I did laser hair removal on my underarms and they are perfect. So I think I would eventually move on to lasering my lady parts, but for now I just use Veet, and I feel like Veet is perfect for you to use. Or you can just do the traditional route of using a razor and waxing, but waxing hurts. Okay, waxing is painful, but if you can tolerate it, hey, whichever one works for you, girl, but just make sure you're removing the hair on a regular basis. Tip number two, I highly recommend getting a period tracker. Period trackers are great for more than just tracking your period. You can track your mood, you can track your water intake, your steps, your weight, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to log. Period trackers are so helpful, and I use the Flow app. You can get the premium, or you can just use the free version. I highly recommend you guys check out the premium, although honestly it is kind of, I wouldn't even say pricey, but who wants to be spending money on a period app? But I highly recommend, if you want to go in depth with your feminine hygiene or your lady parts, you should totally go premium if you have the Flow app. I think it's totally worth it. This is not sponsored at all. I pay my monthly fee for the Flow app, but I highly recommend the Flow app. Highly recommend any period tracker app that you like. Highly recommend using that. Highly recommend using the feature that it has. They have a community forum that you can ask questions, and you can read all of people's little juicy questions. It's really fun when you engage with other women and you talk about the taboo things that women don't like to talk about for whatever odd reason. But yeah, highly recommend getting a period app to keep in track with your best friend. Tip number three. Now, ladies, come close, come close, come close. Hear me and listen to me good, okay? Semen throws off your pH. I didn't stutter, you heard me. It throws you off. So don't be letting these dudes up in you. Like, don't do that. That's not cute. Be wondering why the box smells bad sometimes. It's because y'all letting these dudes, and that's not cute. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Reasons why I personally don't feel like if you don't want a baby, first of all, number one, why are you doing that? Why are you allowing that? I mean, hey, to each his own. I'm not judging. I get it, you know? I get it. But it throws you off. Not everybody, but most. It throws most women off because, one, you don't know these men's habits. Even if this is your boyfriend, you don't know if he's for certain not cheating. You don't know if for certain you don't know for certain if he's drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day. Like, these men don't really be caring about their hygiene like that, to be honest. If we're being really honest, they don't really be caring. So you shouldn't put your lady parts in the hands of a man. So always use protection. And I get it, protection doesn't feel good, I understand. But if you're not gonna use protection, please make sure that you're not allowing them to, you know, don't do that. It's gonna throw you off. Semen causes BV, it causes yeast infection, it just throws you off down there, girl. If you have a sensitive lady part, that automatically is gonna throw you off. And BV is something that I've never experienced it, but I've heard the horror stories, and I don't want y'all to be going through that. So to avoid that as much as possible, just don't allow men to do that to you, okay? It's not, please. Unless you want a baby, I get it. If you want a baby, do what you want to do, I get it. You know, that's a part of. But for those of us who don't want babies, for those of us who are not in the baby making department, just don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Please, YouTube, I'm just trying to educate the girls. Don't demonetize me. I'm trying to be as coy as possible, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say? Okay, cool. Tip number 4, you have to drink a lot of water, babe. A lot of people say this, but you guys don't understand how effective water is in your diet, okay? You want to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. I personally drink 2 liters of water daily. This is 1.5 liters, and I drink 2 of these daily. If you're like me, and I personally find it hard to keep up with my water intake if I drink like glasses. So I just get a big bottle of water and drink 2 of these a day, and I feel like that really flushes me out. It does have me go into the toilet a lot, but that's the whole point. You want to keep flushing everything out. You want to keep your system very regular, and you want to keep your pee clear. I feel like once your pee is clear or light yellow, you're doing good. Anything other than that, babe, come on. We gotta do better, okay? We gotta do better. And I'm not judging anyone. I'm pro women on this channel. This is just tips to help you guys. I'm not trying to be preachy or anything like that. So please don't feel like this is me judging you. This is a no judgment zone. Like, I get it. We're all girls here. I don't think that any of these things that I'm talking about is taboo. So don't take it as me being, you know? Tip number 5, if you haven't started using baby wipes or wet wipes in general, what are you doing, ma'am? You're missing out. Like, toilet paper does not clean you. It doesn't. I'm sorry. And you only notice that it doesn't clean you when you start using wipes, because the wipes are moist and it gets all of the residue. You know what I mean? Toilet paper is hard, and even the soft ones, they're just too cottony and they just leave behind debris. And to avoid all of that, use some baby wipes. You can use any type of baby wipes, whatever ones works fine for you. Obviously, I personally would stay away from the scented ones. If you're sensitive down there, anything that's scented, I don't know, it just shouldn't be down there to avoid throwing you off. Like, your pH is so sensitive. But I don't know about anyone else, but my pH is so sensitive, so anything can throw you off. So to avoid getting thrown off, just stick to unscented stuff, unscented soap down there, unscented wipes, unscented body washes, all of that. Like, don't put anything that's super sweet or super, you know, down there. Down there is supposed to be very clean and neutral. Water and pure, organic, natural soap. Nothing too crazy down there, okay? But yeah, wipes, it helps, okay? It helps. Get some wipes. And wipes are also gonna help you stay fresh during the day as well, because as you're wiping, like, you're not giving yourself chance to harbor odors or anything like that. So baby wipes, I personally don't like feminine wipes, but if that works for you, go for it. But anything that's moist to keep you nice and clean and to refresh you during the day, highly recommend. Staying in the butt category, you gotta wash your butt. Like, you gotta wash your butt, okay? Don't be weirded out about this. Don't be shy about it. Like, let's be real. Some people don't be doing that, okay? You gotta get in there. Okay, let's use an example. This is your butt, right? Can you see that? That's your butt. You wipe with the wipes and it went from that to like this, right? It's just an example, and it went to that. Now that it's hair and you get in the shower, you want to like scrub that all out, scrub it out, because this is your butt, right? That's your butt. So you want to scrub. No, I'm not, honestly, let's be real. Let's be serious about this. You want to scrub. Really get in there, okay? You gotta wash your butt. Like, don't just let the water run down and run. No, wash it, okay? Get in there. If you got a big butt, and wash it, okay? Especially if you got a big butt. I don't have a big butt, so I just, but if you got a big butt, listen, get in there, okay? Don't be afraid, that's your butt. Like, don't be shy. Come on, let's be, yeah. Tip number 7, you are what you eat, okay, babe? So if you're eating seafood boils, if you're eating all sorts of smelly, greasy food, don't be surprised when your lady part starts to smell like that. So be mindful. I'm not saying not to eat those things, but don't eat it in excess. So if you're always eating smelly foods, chances are it's gonna travel. And if you're not eating like healthy, if you're not drinking water, if you're not eating fruits to like flush all of the bad eating out, it's gonna linger. And sometimes you don't know, some people can't smell themselves. I know it sounds weird, but some people really can't smell themselves. So to avoid not being one of those people, you just wanna make sure that you're eating as clean as possible. I mean, obviously you don't have to go on like a diet or anything, but fruits and vegetables are a must. That just helps to regulate you and keep your lady parts smelling in tip-top shape. And drinking a lot of water. Like I mentioned earlier, water is your best friend, but also being mindful of what you eat as well is going to help you to avoid having any odors, because the whole point of this video is to try to eliminate odors and to stay fresh and clean throughout the day. So this is key to making sure that you smell good. So a lot of fruits and vegetables in your diet is gonna play a very key role in helping you stay nice and smelling good in the lady department. Also, if you want to have a natural smell, you can also take supplements like fenugreek. Highly recommend fenugreek. It does have a very maple syrupy smell. So if you don't like that, I personally wouldn't recommend that, but fenugreek has a lot of amazing benefits, and it does work well for your lady part. But I will warn you, if you're gonna take fenugreek, please be careful, because it does also aid with ovulation and stuff like that. So if you don't want a baby, I would stay clear from the fenugreek, or just be careful. But it does have a lot of other amazing benefits, so don't let the baby thing scare you, but just be careful, okay? Tip number 8, shower routines are super important. I have a whole list of shower routines on my channel. I'm gonna list right here if you guys wanna check them out. But having a good shower routine is the key, or the start to having a nice fresh base. So that would be layering your favorite products. Make sure you're doing your shower routines daily, night and day. You should be showering at least 2 times a day. If you don't want to do 2 times, at least once. Make sure you have a thorough bath in the morning. And if you went to work and worked out at the gym, come on now. You know you gotta go in the tub. But I get it, some people be tired or whatever, okay, yeah. But try to make sure you're having a shower at least 2 times a day. Wash your skin, wash your body, wash your hoo-ha, wash your butt, all of that. Shower routines are a godsend, and a lot of people just spend like 4 or 5 minutes in the shower, and you don't have to take like an hour-long bath every day, but you should have a dedicated day where you go ham on your shower routine. So whatever day that is you want to use that day to thoroughly take care of yourself, remove your hairs, wash your hoo-ha, scrub your butt. You should be scrubbing your butt every day, but you know, like I said, not everybody wants to spend 30 minutes in the shower every day. So dedicate a day that you dedicate to your self-care and do your thorough shower routines on that day. And the last tip I have for you guys is cotton underwear is gonna be your best friend. You don't always want to be wearing thongs and G-strings and stuff like that. All right, and if you are, make sure that they're cotton, because those things, I don't know about anybody else, but they kind of, you know, they get in there and it's not always comfortable. So if you're gonna have something in there for long periods of time, make sure that it's breathable. Anything that is latex or satin or silk or anything like that, it's not gonna be cute. That's gonna harbor moistness down there, and you want your girl to be able to breathe as best as she possibly can. Yeah, so a lot of people call them the granny panties and stuff like that, but girl, you don't always want to be wearing thongs and G-strings and stuff like that, because that is gonna chafe you up and throw you off. So always make sure you have a nice, decent pair of cotton underwear. I call these my period panties. They're so comfortable. Like, I love these, and I personally just always get them in black, especially when I'm on my period. But you always have a nice, decent pair of cotton underwear. They are so comfortable. I don't care what nobody say. The men are always like, oh, I don't like those stuff, but who cares what they like? This is not their treasure box. This is not their lady parts. They do not run the show. So wear comfortable underwear. You don't always have to be sexy and cute and stuff like that, but wear comfortable underwear. Like, wear breathable underwear. Also, you don't always have to wear underwear to bed. Let your girl breathe sometimes. You don't need to always have her trapped in underwear at all times. She needs some air from time to time. Like, don't be shy about it, especially if you live alone or you sleep alone. Like, don't be shy about it. Like, just let it breathe, okay? It's not that serious, it's not that deep. Okay guys, that wraps up all of the tips that I have for you guys today. I really do hope that this was helpful. Please, like I said, I'm not trying to judge anyone. I'm not coming off preachy or anything, but I really just wanna help you guys to have a great feminine hygiene, and I really do hope that these tips were helpful. Please leave any other useful tips that you have down below. Let's engage with each other and be our sister's keeper. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.